holiday wish from all of us here at 2K Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
Shaka Claus.
What a festive day it is. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. From all of us here at 2K, Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho!
Nowhere I would rather be on this day than here with you guys.
I got a couple other places, but this is not bad either.
You know
I got a couple other
Christmas,
places,
Ernie?
got a couple other guys.
You know what I got for Christmas
people.
this morning?
What'd you get?
Not a dang thing.
No? No gifts?
I'm Santa Claus. Santa Claus don't get gifts.
Oh. Well, it sure is great to be here and be watching NBA hoop, isn't it, fellas?
It is, buddy. It sure is.
Well, I appreciate the helicopter, Santa, that you got me today.
That wasn't Santa. That was me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Well, I think the game's just about ready to start. So what do you say we go to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I
Kev.
didn't buy that for you. You got to return it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. 2 Eastern Conference foes go at it tonight here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, as the Cavaliers face the Boston Celtics. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And we've talked about, and that really wasn't the key.
On dunk for Boston, we've got Isaiah Thomas and Stevens in at the center.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Boyd. The three-pointer, no good. So for Cleveland, their last game away against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
It's tipped.
Oh, sticking too much.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Slaughter. Pass to Boyd. Celtics passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas goes in. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving leading the charge. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Boyd. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
and they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Green gets it to go.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jeremic, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Irving kicks to Green.
That is as athletic a move as you're going to see right there, folks. Unbelievable.
Clark, what about the hang time?
You're talking about hang time. That fella had helium in those shoes.
And you're going to need some hang time to pull off that kind of a 360.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. Second in steals. They were 6th in field goal percentage. And they've made the most of the mistakes that they've been able to force. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl. And I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
The 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Irving, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
So both teams changing it up here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire you at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And that one's good, Irving.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
There's the pick. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Pushing their lead to double digits. Irving's got 11.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now, here's Thomas. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. 5 to shoot. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 9 points for Freak.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Celtics second.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
George is checked in for the Cavaliers. Marcus Smart comes in for Kyrie Irving. The pass to Rowe. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Passes it to Rowe. The Celtics working the ball around now. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And checking out the numbers for Cauley-Stein. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 6 points per game, 9 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
He doesn't get the second one. Kicks it to Lopez. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Pass to Hammond. And he hits the jumper for 2. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Smart, stolen away. Here's Rowe, out to the wing. The pass to Hammond. And passes to Hammond. No good with the... Outside, Green. Shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Carson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The feed to Cauley-Stein. Right wing. Here's Rowe. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Steps back and shoots. No good on that last second attempt there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks Boston is stockpiling.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended with 31 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving passes to Montgomery. Swiped away. Here's Boyd. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Madsen, he's checked in for Green.
Out of bounds. Boston ball. In for your Cavaliers.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Madsen.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And here is Thomas. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Irving with the steal. Stolen away, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Now, here is Irving. We saw him with 29 points last game. That drops. Irving's got 13.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Thomas now, top of the key. Pass to Slaughter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Thomas against Irving. Outside Thomas. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Boyd makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Irving against Thomas. Irving attacking. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And that one falls for Irving. Celtics trail by 15. And the pass to Rowe. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. 13 feet away. The shot by Cauley Stein. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
To the middle. A nice shot by George. George has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots, foul, 2.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Smart at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 17. 1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Carson passes to Rowe. Out to the right wing. Passes to Carson. Second chance shot. Cauley Stein kicks to Carson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hammond, and a strong finish with two hands.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And so it's Boston with it, following the basket by Freak. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Cauley Stein at the elbow. Just 4 to shoot. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Carson following the basket by Freak. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Lopez a screen. Green passes to Dort. Back to Green. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lopez with the bucket.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are the huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped. Tremendous determination on D. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 16 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. They've got Thomas, and it's Slaughter in at the 4.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Assists like that have typified their efforts.
And how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Thomas. And
great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
Irving dishes to Green. He kicks it to Love. The layup off target.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think
it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Pass to Boyd. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get... And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his second.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Timeout, please. Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
And so it's Boston with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Boyd the pass to Slaughter. Shot from free throw range. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in assists. First in shooting percentage. And they're also number 1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Thomas, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Outside, Green. Love wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Love's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Thomas goes in. No good. Great D that time from Irving. Here's Green. That's tipped. Thomas down low. He's covered by Irving. And the pass to Slaughter. Double team on Thomas. Stevens, the pass to Slaughter. That's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 16. Love dishes to Green. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Thomas with the ball and stolen by Love. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Good on the shot. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now, here's Thomas, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Boyd, and that one's good. 14 points for him. Cleveland leading by 18. Irving kicks to Green. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Green. Celtics trail by 21, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 9 games back.
And when you look at Boston, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I really think this is a dangerous team that could be a popular choice as a playoff sleeper.
Cleveland leading by 21. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Cauley Stein. Pass to Carson, over to the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. To the middle, here's Popov. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now here's Smart. Green left side. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Pass to Hammond. To the wing right side. Rowe. But they get it back. Tries again. Carson gets the bucket. Carson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And Lopez gets it to go.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Green, and he makes good on the way up. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Rowe, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And so it's Boston with it, following the basket by Freak. It's stolen by Green. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Boston with the ball. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot. He has 7. That will count. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And the Celtics shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Green, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Montgomery in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Celtics foul call. Steven. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Here's Thomas. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Back to Green. It's tipped. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now Green. Down low. Here's Irving. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Both teams deciding to change it up. George sets a screen for Irving. They kick it out to Green. Curry against Irving. Shot clock at 6. George, no good.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Thomas passes to Stevens. Outside Thomas. Left side Curry. Fires from the corner. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists tonight. Cleveland's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Irving, a picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Irving's got 26 points. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Left side Curry. Green with the block. Irving against Thomas. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And it's sent back by Irving. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
3 points, Tornado.
Come on, y'all. We need better looks than that.
Here's Stevens. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Oh my God, I just got that.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shot from 12. And Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ortiz passes to Stevens. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he banks in the layup. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's deflected. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Can't hit. Good D by Irving.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Curry wide open. Curry with another miss. Cleveland's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Irving dishes to George. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boyd, guarded by Green. Feeds to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. George with the defensive effort.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Green kicks to Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Curry passes to Stevens, and he gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Hansen. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Irving. To the left wing, here's Hansen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And for the Celtics, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Outside Thomas. Fires, high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kyrie Irving. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside, George. Back to Irving. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 35 in the game.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's Boyd. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. They made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.